Hello, welcome back to another session of Autocad 3D Advanced Practice. Today we are going to draw this universal coupling. So this is one view of the coupling, and this is another view. So from time to time, I will be looking at the views so that I will be able to make the drawing. As I'm drawing, I'll be calling up the dimensions that are required to make this drawing come out. So without wasting time, let's go to AutoCAD. So first of all, I'm going to turn off this grid so that we'll have a neat environment. Okay, so I will start by drawing a box tool. So I will pick a box tool and I will just make a point on the drawing environment, and then you type at 170, 90, 30. Enter. You have this box. To see this box in 3D, you go to the home menu and we have this. So let's look at the drawing. Okay, we are going to make this part now. So I'm going to use this first, which is the left. You click on this left and now it has faced me now. Okay, so I'm going to choose this view and I will pick a line tool, turn on object snap and mode, and click here, make a line of 44. Okay, at that point you pick a circle and then make a circle of radius 15. Make another circle of radius 38, and we have this. Okay, so at this point I'm going to pick line again, and then I will click on here and I will make sure I will join it at tangent. So press shift and right click, then you see tangent, you click on tangent and you click it here, you enter and repeat the same thing on the other side. You click here, you press shift key, right click, tangent, and drop it here. You have this. So at this point I'm going to delete this line, is no longer required, and I will trim off these parts. Okay, now I'm going to pick a line and join these points to these points, and then I'm going to type J and join this geometry together. This, enter. Okay, so I'm going to press home icon and then I will have this. So at this point I'm going to press pull. So I will click I'm going to extrude, so I'll use extrude tool and then I'll click here, enter. I'll extrude it. I think it's going in a negative direction, so we'll type -30 because it was in the negative direction. If it was in the other direction, I'll just type ordinary 30. Okay, so at this point I'm going to mirror it because I need to have this on the other edge also. So click on the mirror icon here, mirror tool, and then we'll click on this, enter. Then I will select 3 points here, this first point, second point, and the third point here, and then enter. You have it at the other end, right? So at this point I'm going to extrude this again. So I'm going to extrude the smaller circle, enter, and you pull it just beyond the drawing. And at this time, for me to see it clearly, I can choose the view to shade it. Okay, so at this point I'm going to subtract the two geometry. So I will click subtract tool here, select this, enter, and then select this one, enter. You have this hole. Okay, let's see the next thing we are going to draw. So looking at the drawing, okay, we are going to make the one at the bottom here. So let's do that quickly. So I'm going to check this first, rotate this. I need the top here. Okay, so I'm going to make a circle here. Let me choose the face. So you choose view here. From the view, okay, you now pick circle. You can draw your circle outside here. Let's make the circle of radius 45, right? Okay, so I'm going to pick this circle. I'm going to make another one inside here, but this time around 25, right? Okay, so let me make a keyway somewhere here. Okay, so you can make something like that. You can make something reasonable, not necessarily with any dimension, just something like this. So I'm going to move it to the center. So let's move this to the center here, and then let's move it up like this. Okay, so let's position it very well. Okay, so I'm going to trim off these parts and this part, and trim off this and this. Then we have this. Okay, so I'm going to move this geometry. Let me pick it at somewhere here. Make sure you drop it here, right? Okay, so let's look at it in 3D. All right. Okay, so let's rotate this. So we can press pull this. So let's press pull this a distance of let's say 56, and you have this. Okay, at this point, let's look at the drawing and see what we are going to draw next. Okay, we are going to draw this component at the top here, So for us to draw that, let's go back to home first. So I'm going to start drawing on this face. Okay, so let me choose this face and parallel. Okay, I'm going to rotate this. So I want to have it at this point. So I will choose the face, the view, and I'm going to draw a circle of radius 15, and then the same center, another circle of radius 27.5. Okay, I will have this. So going home, I will extrude that. Okay, let me press pull that. Just click like this, press pull it a distance of 110, enter. Okay, we are going to make this same thing but in another direction. So I'm going to choose this face, right, and then I'm going to rotate it like this. Okay, and then choose parallel. Just right click here and choose parallel. Okay, so I'm going to make a similar circle. So let's choose our view here and make a circle of radius 15, and with the same center, another circle of radius 27.5. Okay, so we are going to press pull that again. So let's bring home this one now. Okay, 110. So I'm going to move this gel. I'm going to move this. So I will pick it at the center and at this center. I'll have something like this. So I'm going to move this particular one. I will turn on auto mode, move it in this direction. So I will type 55. I'm going to move it again in this direction. I'll type it 55. I'm going to move it upward. Then I'll type it 38. I'll have something like this, right? So I'm going to join them together. I will click solid union and then select everything, enter. Repeat the same thing with this geometry, enter. I'm going to move it now. So I will pick at this point, pick the center point here, come here. When you come here, you see two centers indicated, not this one. So you click on the first one here, you drop it there. So you can rotate this and see that it is fixed at the right location. So you can see that, right? You can see it. Okay. All right. So let's look at the next thing we are going to make right now. So we can delete these two. Okay. Looking at the drawing, let me look at the second part. Okay, we are almost done. So what we are going to put next is these parts. Okay, so for us to do that, I'm going to check this face. I'll rotate it like this, uh, parallel. Okay, at this point, I'm going to make a circle of radius 15. So I'll type 15. And the same center, make another radius, another circle of radius 25. I will have this. Okay, let me move it. Okay, let's so I'm going to copy this so that we'll have two of it. I will copy this and keep one here. Okay, let's press home menu and see how it gives. Okay, I have this. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to extrude this. I will make it a distance of only 10. So I'll type minus 10 because I'm going opposite. Okay, I'm going to extrude again the inner circle. So you press extrude, inner circle, yes. But this time around, a distance of since I'm going in a negative direction, I will just minus 185. Enter. I will have this, right? Okay. So I'm going to move it. So let's see. I'm going to pick it at the center here. Come here and drop it here, right? Okay. So let's rotate this and see. All right. So I'm going to move from this end. Just select everything like this and move it like this. Okay, let's keep it at that point. I'm going to join it together so that it's going to be like one. So I'm going to click solid, select this, and then enter. Okay, so at this point, let's have this view. All right, and then parallel. Okay, let's move it a little. So I'm going to move it inside like this. Okay, for me to move, I have to change the view, then move again. So going to move this like this. Okay, all right, so let's go home again. Extrude it. So let's use extrude. going to extrude this 10, 10. I'm going to do it the same thing to the inner one, circle 10 also. Then I'm going to subtract. So I will click the main, then select the second one, and then enter. I'll have this groove now. So I'm going to move it. Okay, I will pick the center here. Let me pick the second center here, this one. Okay, so I'm going to rotate this so that I will see. Okay, and then I will fix it here, and I have this. Okay, let's see the view. Let's rotate it and see it very well. Okay, so at this point I can move it a little, and also try to move this also. Okay, let's rotate that and see how it is. We have something like this. Okay, so we are done, not almost, we are done. Okay, so let's look at the main drawing and see if we have been able to make this. Okay, we have this. Let's look at the bottom side. Okay, let me rotate this, and we have this. So as simple as that, as simple as this, universal coupling. So this is going to be the end of our advanced 3D drawings. From here we are going to go into another series of drawing in Autocad. So sit back, relax, and don't forget to subscribe so that you will not miss anything. All right, bye for now.